If the rumors are true, the city should be free of Lionel's griffins. Delita? What are you doing here?
We have ears in many places. Few things escape our hearing.
Our?
I say this for your sake, Ramza. Return to Igros. Delve no deeper into matters of royal maidens, or those of sacred stones.
What have these ears of yours been telling you?
You think to save a princess from a burning tower. In truth, you would but set her on a higher floor. There is only one person who can truly save her, and that is what I will do.
What do you mean, Delita?
It's simple, really. Noble endeavors do not always reach the end we desire. You cannot save the princess. However hard you might try, you do well to remember that.
Wait, Delita. What is your end in all of this? I fear I do not know.
The Dukes Larg and Goltana, your brothers, and all the rest. They are all of them swept up in a mighty current. A current they cannot see or feel. I simply swim against it. Nothing more. We'll meet again, I should hope.
Delita! Wait!
You would use the princess as bait to regain the stone? I would not expect such cunning of a man of the cloth.
You've some gall to speak, sellsword. It was you who let them escape.
That I don't deny. But it was not my task to stop them.
Still your tongue, Ludovic. We will hand Princess Ovelia over to Count Dystarg as promised. That much serves us both. But it is no concern of mine if those who know the truth of her kidnapping live. I had no hand in it. Be that as it may, the Beowulf boy, Ramza, has chosen to aid the gem thieves. If we use the princess to lure them out, we get two birds and one stone.
I won't deny the truth of it, but such a plan has risks.
Hardly words I would expect from Goffard Gafgarian, the Black Bull. Your reputation would not cast you so craven.
I am cautious, your holiness. A soldier does not live to become old and grey, charging onto the field of battle unawares.
Very well. I will see that every possible precaution is taken. And let us sprinkle a trail of crumbs to ensure they find our snare.
I'll assume responsibility for the rest. You do well not to rely on that bungler anymore.
How dare you!
I shall leave the matter to you, Gafgarian.
Your Eminence, you jape, surely.
Go in the light of the gods.
I fear their light is lost on this old sinner.
Your Eminence, you cannot mean to trust this to a man like that!
I trust things to those who can be trusted. Men who fail me time and again are rewarded in another way.
Your Eminence?
me.
Understood.
For victory. Ready.
It's time.
Where have you got off to, Gosling? Won't do to hide. There you are. Come along quietly now. What do you say? Huh?
Ramsar.
Lady Agrius is beset! To arms! I must concentrate. It's over! I can't go on! Much obliged. You!
I'll handle this. Damn it all. Ramza! What are you doing here?
We've come to rescue you. We thought to breach the castle from its postern. But why are you here?
The Cardinal betrayed us. Was betraying us all along. He plots with Duke Larg. We escaped the castle, but the princess was retaken. I was returning to save her, and here you find me. That we should thus reunite could only be divine providence. We must hurry, Ramza. They mean to execute Her Highness.
First these, then the princess.
Your time is up!
This cannot be.
Lady Agrias, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we cannot afford to tarry. They're taking the princess to the Golgolada gallows. It's not far, but we've little time.
Of course. With all haste.
My sword is yours.
Understood.
For victory. Ready.
It's time.
Got any words to leave behind, Highness? None, then. Very well.
Is that?
The enemy! We are come for the princess. Stand down, or take her place on the gallows.
And the trap is sprung.
Trap?
Ramza. Ever the gallant fool.
What have you done with Lady Ivalice?
I've done naught with her. She's a Lionel. What of the gem?
Gem?
Might we spare ourselves these tiresome fates? I speak of the Cardinal's gemstone. The one who stole it travels with you, does he not? I would have it surrendered.
If you want it, come and get it.
So, the boy now thinks himself a man. Very well. Let us finish this like men. It is not too late to change your mind, Ramsar. Return with me to Egros. Your brother Dystard would fain forgive what's done. He said as much himself. What is it that stops you? Chivalry? A tired relic? Neither justice nor loyalty ever filled a man's belly. However you may pretend, you are a noble. It's in your very veins. And a noble rules over and uses the small folk as he sees fit. Lesser men can only dream of having your lot in life. So forget this foolishness and be who you were born to be.
No, I will not. The foolishness is believing that our blood dictates our destiny. I refuse to exploit others simply because I was born a Beowulf. Even should it mean defying my brother, I will be true to myself. I will play no part in his foul plots.
Foul? You would paint your brother's deeds as foul? For generations, House Beowulf has possessed great military might and the influence that comes with it. As its lord, your brother simply upholds the duties of his station. You of all people should know that. What you call foul, I call necessary. Deny it all you want. This is the way of the world.
My brother and Duke Larg seek to ignite war to further their own ends. Yet who is it that will be made to suffer? It is the soldiers, it is the veterans, who are cast aside when their swords are no longer needed. It is the common folk, who are bled dry by taxes and levies. After 50 long years of conflict, the kingdom was finally beginning to know peace again. But now a privileged few would shatter that peace for personal gain. If such a thing is not foul, sir, then pray tell what is.
A man does not eat an omelette without breaking eggs. It matters not whether he is born into abundance or no. Progress exacts a price, and that price is paid in blood. Such is the ink in which history's pages are writ. Look around you, boy. Ivalice rots from within. Your brother would carve out the root of its decay, even if it means his hands must be soiled. Come then.
For the sake of progress, you would see Lady Ivalice sacrificed. I will not abide it. I will not stand by and watch her made another teacher.
Forget Zeepton. That was not within your control. But many things are to an heir of House Beowulf, and you have a duty as such. It is your fate to see that duty fulfilled.
As it was my fate to let Tetra die. No, fate had no hand in that. Tetra died because I did not raise a hand to save her. I've lied to myself all this time. It was my own inaction that killed her. I will not forget it. Not for as long as I live. I must concentrate. I have you now!
Well.
We can win this.
Sorry, my friends.
I shall give my all.
Farewell, my friend.
Another step on my journey.
I can't move. My turn. surging rage erupt. An extension of my fist become... Aura Blast! You're finished!
No time to waste.
Alright, you got me.
Stronger than ever.
I must concentrate.
Where to?
Come on. Down with you!
Everything lost.
You lackwit! You refuse to see reality for what it is. Listen to me, Ramza. Every day, someone, somewhere dies without your knowledge. What is the life of one girl when weighed against the greater good?
I see no good in using people. Only deception and death. I will not stand by any longer as innocents fall prey to your good. I will not let you harm the princess.
And you seal your fate, you stubborn fool. Curse me for a fool. I'd not thought you'd grown so strong. As much as it chafes, I'd best retreat for now.
The castle! We must make haste! Please be safe, princess.
You've not touched your supper. A princess cannot live on pride alone. Do you think to starve yourself? None would weep, you know. There are many who would be gladdened by your passing. Now stop being stubborn and eat.
You were in league with the Cardinal all along, weren't you? What do you mean to do with me? If you not give me over to Larg, then what is your intent?
To put you where you truly ought to be.
So you would manipulate me as well? I'll not do it, you know. I'll not bend to your whims.
You will. If you wish to survive, you have no other choice.
What do you mean?
I mean...
So, this is Lady Ivalice.
Do we find you in good spirits, Your Highness? If you would be but a trifle more tame, there would be no reason to keep you in so cheerless a place as this.
These seem lavish enough quarters for a false princess.
The girl does not yet know Lord Falmouth.
Truly? How pitiable.
Tell me of what it is you speak.
Very well. You are not Ivalice at Kasha.
What?
The true princess died years ago. You are her double.
That's absurd.
It is neither absurd nor untrue. You are not Ivalice. You are a straw doll placed in an empty crib by the council, which bears no love for Queen Luveria. It was the old men's intent that you would someday succeed the throne. They saw the queen as an obstacle, she and her brother, Duke Larg, both. Their method was exacting, its execution meticulous. They placed you in the royal family after assassinating the queen's two eldest sons, attributing their deaths to malady. The deception was complete, and your ascent all but sealed. King Ondoria was sickly and seemed unlikely to father another son. But, against all odds, another prince was born. Whether he is in truth of Ondoria's seed is highly suspect, of course. Like as not, Duke Larg found some other sire to ensure his sister's place as mother to the king. Regardless, all of the council's work was made for naught the moment Prince Orinus drew his first breath.
You speak false. I'll not believe you.
Believe what you like, child. It is of little consequence. You may be born a butcher's daughter for all it concerns us. We hold a trump card in our hands. The stock from which it was cut matters not.
What is it you wish of me, then? What would you have me do?
Naught at all, sweet child. We only wish that you be our princess as you always have.
I am a daughter of House Akasha. I'll take no orders from you.
Indeed. You are Her Royal Highness Princess Ivalice at Kasha. From whose seed and womb you sprung matters not. 'Tis more than our birth that determines our roles. And yours, child, is to be princess. You have always been princess. She who should rightly rule this chaos-racked kingdom. We only wish to help you claim the throne. Nothing more.
Who are you?
We are no friends of Duke Larg, nor do we sit in Goltana's camp. Think of us simply as allies.
Lord Falmouth, let us leave our princess to collect her thoughts. When she comes to see the reality of her situation, she will doubtless wish to be our ally.
Indeed. Let us give her time to stew. Come, Delita.
Right.
Aye. I shall do my best.
Forward. Wait there. I'll open the gate.
I'd rather it remained shut. You made your way into the castle well enough, but you overlooked the ambush. You still have much to learn, lad.
We're surrounded.
Don't take it too hard, eh? Experience always tells. You may have the noble blood, but I've been making wives into widows since long before you were born. In battle, I am your better. Come, Ramsar. It's you and me now. For what it's worth, I'm sorry it's come to this.
I must concentrate. I can't go on.
Ready.
Is this the end?
Bloody hell!
By divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade!
Come on. Down with you!
Oh, well. That I should fall to a mere boy. Well fought, Ramsar. Well fought. A fool though you are, I could never bring myself to dislike you.
Goodbye, Gafgarian. Let me think.
End of the road. It's too soon to give up. You asked for this. If only I was
We must reach the
stronger.
princess before reinforcements arrive. Right. For victory.
I shall do my best.
To battle!
I see Gafgarian's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Beowulf blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. But enough is enough. You overstay your welcome. As I am loath to waste time and effort, I shall make you an offer. Leave the Aura site, and then leave Lionel. Refuse, and you will find my hospitality wanting.
Where is Lady Avelia?
You mean to free her? What then? House Beowulf would see her dead. That is why you defied your kin, thereby marking yourself an outcast, and came to me, seeking the Church's aid. By taking the princess into my care, I merely granted you your wish. What would you have of me now?
Answer me! Where is Lady Avelia?
Bound for Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours.
You lie! I'll not be deceived.
Her Highness undertakes to claim the throne of her own volition. She spreads her wings. Even so, she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better then than us to stand at her side? She saw this. Why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together, we can change Ivalice for the better.
I have no wish to change the world. But nor can I stand by while our people suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change it? Not even I am so naive as that.
Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my efforts are wasted on you. Though artful are the words of man, conviction they do lack. You place your faith in the unseen, upholding such a sacred truth. Ignorance begets ignorance as the blind lead the blind, and I despair to see it. I despair of mankind. Very well. I will demonstrate the stone's power. The power of God's true!
You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation, ecstasy.
This is Auracite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely this is naught but evil itself.
Of good and evil still you would fain speak. Beneath concern such empty notions fall. Although no more ought I expect of you. For the ocean of Lucavi power, the minds of men are naught but trickling streams.
The power of the Lucavi? What are you? What have you done with the Cardinal?
What nonsense this! I am the man himself. Or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The Orasat, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not. Astride your moral order do I stand. I am a god become.
My turn.
It's over. Defeat. Can it be? How strange that I, undying, here should die. A death come ere High Seraph could descend. Oh, would that these eyes could witness death.
My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ivalice. I would have you tell me more.
I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own. A sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before.
I had thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past.
Indeed. That dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. 'Tis only by virtue of my mission that I was spared the fate of my comrades. May the Father grant them rest.
How fares the princess?
She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
It is. The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
'Twas to stain Duke Goltana's name by making it appear the work of his men. That way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's seat.
Who gave you the order? Duke Larg?
No. A close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness! None among us would fain betray our Duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by sowing mistrust. Silence this man before he can spout more absurdness.
I would hear it nonetheless.
Who was it?
Well,
name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight. Speak.
'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavain.
What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave!
Who put you to it? The Queen?
Stop this mama's farce. I've naught to do with this.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor.
It was not I. I know naught of it.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, Your Grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lazalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your Grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne. Following his sack of the royal capital of Lazalia, Duke Goltana, the Black Lion, banished Queen Luveria to Bessalad for her hand in the conspiracy and crowned Princess Ovelia queen. But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
This past evenfall, the count stood at 200,000. 400 if both sides be counted.
The number of casualties is not our sole concern. That was to be expected. And so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are bare and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best.
Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Galleon this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the day.
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such a fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace?
Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. Though it pains me to do so, we shall increase the rate of tax by 1/3. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limbri border to see that they are turned back.
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace?
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Your Grace. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they, the common folk? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? Their confidence in us is sorely tested as it is. And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no substitute for resources.
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown, and the source of its corruption is Duke Larg. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. I seek to rid us of his blighting influence. Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face.
His Grace speaks true. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? They call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando, but your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze.
Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet. This war has been fought to a standstill. Your words are the epitome of hubris. This council can ill afford to heed such unfounded prating.
I will not sit here and tolerate such insults!
Enough of this! You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando.
Delita once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lazalia to tell Zalbarg that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my own legs against the current.
Greetings. You're in safe hands with me. This is your grand total. You won't be disappointed. Oh, and don't forget. This is your grand total. Many thanks. This is your grand most act. This is your grand... Another says, may I be of... Don't be...
Good day to you. Want to earn some gil? Who's going? Need anything? Thank you.
Let's go. For victory.
I shall do my best.
It's time.
Where is he? Where'd the shuffler steal off to?
Hear that? He's on the roof.
Twould appear I'm trapped.
It don't do to have strangers sticking their noses in our little hideaway.
Then mayhap you might hang a signboard above the door, so we would know this place for a den of thieves.
Ha! Nicole's got brass. Too bad it's steel he's wanting.
Something is amiss here.
A lot of visitors today. Small matter. Stick 'em and be done with it.
I must concentrate. Down with you!
Damn it all.
Let me think.
How kind of you.
I won't let you down.
I gave everything I had.
Curse you!
I won't disappoint. Never felt better.
Come on. I have you now!
A fine mess.
I must concentrate. Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Oran Durai, and yours?
I am Ramza. Ramza Beowulf.
Beowulf?
What of it?
'Tis naught. Forgive me. Might I inquire as to the direction of your travels?
We make for the royal capital. And you? You are welcome to accompany us, if our paths are the same.
A gracious offer, but I fear my road leads away from Lazalia.
I see. Fortune be with you, then.
And with you as well. God's willing, we may meet again. Try to keep yourself alive in the meantime.
I will do the best I can.
Sit, won't you? You surprise me, Ramza. I did not think to see you here in Lazalia. Alma's been worried sick. She'd be delighted to see you.
Zalbarg,
What is it? You've a grim look about you.
Can you not end this fighting?
Came all this way to say that.
What purpose can it serve? We Beowulfs have ever fought to defend the people, not simply the crown. And now we fight for no more than our own glory.
As ever, you see only what lies on the surface. Do not speak of that which you do not understand.
It is you who does not understand, brother. This war has been plotted to some unseen purpose. Dukes Larg and Goltana are only puppets in some shadow play.
A shadow play? Pray, tell how it ends.
I do not know. But consider the abduction of Princess Ivalice from Orban Monastery. It was staged. A ruse to prevent Duke Goltana from becoming regent.
Staged?
I was there, Zalbarg, and I know all that followed. Princess Ivalice was ultimately to be slain, but someone intervened. She lives, and is now in Goltana's care. Had the assassination succeeded, the crown would surely have named Duke Goltana a traitor and rallied its banners against him.
And who would go to such lengths?
The one responsible is our Lord Brother, Dystark.
Do you stand here accusing our brother of having some hand in this business with the princess?
So you knew naught of this? Even so, you must know what Dystark is capable of.
Enough! Who have you become that you do not trust your own brother, your own flesh and blood?
Zalbarg, you speak of trust, yet am I not your brother too? Why will you not trust me?
What have you ever done to inspire my trust? The mistake was my own. Until today, I'd looked on you as a true brother. But your mother's common blood forever stains you common. You're not fit to bear the Beowulf name. Begone from my sight!
You cannot mean that.
Forgive me, Lord Commander, but I have urgent news. The Thunder God has broken through our lines at Daguerre Pass.
To strike so swiftly from Bessalad? His title's well earned indeed. Summon the War Council. All of them!
My lord,